It's the Afrozons show with your girl Sheila. Oh, Chicago was good. In fact, we're going global now. We're now on Sirius XM and we've actually gone national. Welcome to this edition of Africa's Hidden Secrets, okay? I'm sitting down here with a mogul. That's the best way I can explain him. He is a main signature in the African community, even though he is of Ghanaian descent, but he represents the entire continent of Africa. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to go straight to him and I'm going to introduce Professor Dr. Pa Ndom.
Indo.
Ndom. I had to put the word professor because I know you're well learned, you're well read. So I had to put it all there. In fact, I should have put encyclopedia, everything the young people need to know.
Just Paa Kwesi Ndom will do.
Papa Kwesi Ndom would do.
That's right.
I love it. Before we started the interview, I was telling him how young he is, and he was like, "No, he's not." But I'm like, "You're young at heart,
I'm
aren't
an,
you?"
I'm, I'm an old man.
But young at heart.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Paa Kwesi, yeah. You were born in Ghana and you went to school in Minnesota on a scholarship. How does that happen for an African child?
Well, sometimes good things do happen in life. Um, not prepared, not organized, not expected, but I just happened to have been at a good school,
Yeah.
St. Augustine's College in Cape Coast, Ghana.
Okay.
And one day there was an announcement that there's an essay competition,
Okay.
and the winner from the school will go into a national competition. And the winners from the national competition will get a 1 year scholarship to live with a family and be in a high school in the US. So I entered the competition, I won from the school, and then went to the national competition. And one day I got a letter in the mail saying, "You've been selected. You're going to spend a year in high school with a family in Cokato, Minnesota."
Minnesota.
So that's how that happened. It was just providence.
Beautiful. So that's great. It's great for us to know that. Also, I mean, you were well learned. I have been fortunate to go through your biography. You've had over, God, a decade worth of education that you've actually studied. What were the most challenging factors? Because were you self-funding? Were you working, going to school at the same time, or did you have parents paying your fees for you? How was it growing up?
Well, first of all, you should know that education has always been an important thing in our family. From my grandparents to my parents.
Right.
My parents were actually both of them school teachers.
Awesome.
So you had to study. But the factor of money was an issue.
Right.
So every step along the way, somebody helped me.
Right. Right.
So in secondary school, I had a half scholarship to be in the secondary school, so that was college.
Okay.
And so I had that scholarship to come here to the US to study for a year. Went back to Ghana,
Right.
and then somehow managed to make my way back to the US after my sixth form education.
Awesome.
I left some debts
A lot?
back at St. Augustine's College.
You did?
From
You
the
paid it yet?
from the A level, and I had to come here,
Right.
work, find some money, go and pay back those
Awesome.
debts
Awesome.
so I can get my transcripts.
Oh, yes.
I had to use them for college here.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So the point is that along the way, the issue for me was not the willingness to study, but the ability to fund my education. So I funded my education myself
Awesome.
around here,
Awesome.
primarily in Wisconsin. And that's where I did all of my university education. And so I went to school during the day, worked at night. So it was self-funded.
Beautiful.
And I think that, I wouldn't recommend it to everybody.
Yeah.
But if you have to go through and you do it, it builds a certain type of character.
I agree. Definitely agree with that as well. And then let's talk about your personal life. You're a family man with 4 children.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, but before children,
We start with
spouse.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I met my wife in 1973.
Awesome.
Okay, and after about 3, 4 years,
Of
we got
course, it.
engaged, got married.
Yeah.
So I have been with Yvonne, is the name of my wife,
Okay.
for that many years.
It's beautiful.
And so, yes, we have 4 children,
Mm-hmm.
3 boys and 1 girl.
Okay.
And I think that we have been rather blessed
Right.
because the children have also taken up education.
Yes.
They've done well with it.
Yes.
And they're doing well in their careers.
Oh, yes.
The first one just completed his PhD at George Washington University in International Finance.
Awesome.
The second one is a neurosurgeon
Yeah. Oh,
with the NIH in the Washington, D.C. area.
right.
The third one is a lawyer. And the last one, a girl in the family. She's a psychiatrist living in Seattle.
Awesome. Are they all married? Is there any hope?
They are all married.
Oh, Lord.
All of them.
All right, people, I'm really sorry. I would have tried to get into the Ndom family, you know what I mean? Like a legacy, but well, they're all married now. So unfortunately, what can we do? Okay, let's go back to banking. Okay, banking is your world.
Yes.
I mean, I'd like to say that, you know, you started from the grassroots to where you are today, top of the pillar. And I must say that that's where you are. What made you come to Chicago to acquire a bank here in Chicago? And a bank that, I must be honest, was a falling bank. But you picked up this bank. What made you do that?
Well, banking, so we've been in banking in Ghana for some time.
The GN Bank.
GN Bank, we started small.
Okay.
As with everything that we do, we start small, we develop it, and then we spread it. So GN Bank started as First National Savings and Loans.
Okay.
And then when it got bigger, we got a universal banking license, and it became GN Bank. GN Bank has the largest footprint in Ghana with about 300 offices.
That is
all
big.
over Ghana.
That is big.
We're also in Liberia.
Okay.
And we're opening up financial institutions in French-speaking
Francophone. Okay.
West African countries.
Okay.
And we're interested in Nigeria as
Okay.
well.
It's a big market. Yes.
Definitely the
Gotta be
biggest,
there.
the biggest market.
Yeah, gotta be there.
But the point is, we realized that there wasn't really any African presence or Caribbean presence in the U.S. banking scene.
Very correct.
And so we've been looking for an opportunity, and we picked certain communities. Milwaukee because I lived there.
Yes.
Chicago because it was close to Milwaukee and I knew people here. New York because it's got a big African community. Washington, D.C. because I've lived there. It's got a big African community. Atlanta. So we've been looking to find an opportunity. And so the opportunity came and happened to be where we're sitting right here at ISF Bank on the south side
King
of
Drive.
Chicago. But also we realize that if you take the history, there used to be several African American owned banks in the United States, but unfortunately the numbers had kept dwindling. So we thought if we could find one of those banks, build it back up, that would be a great way to get into banking in the U.S. And that's thankfully what we've been able to do.
That's awesome.
Is to be able to become associated as owners of a bank that has been here on the south side of Chicago for more than 80 years.
That is awesome.
And so heritage is good, the tradition is good, the most recent experience hadn't been good, but then because it had a good foundation, it was something that we could pick up and build it back up, which is exactly what we've been doing, and thankfully things are going in the right direction.
That is beautiful. So now, how does this benefit me? Okay, I'm in my 30s, and my audience on Afrozons are pretty young, but we're the future. How does it benefit us, you know, the banking services? What kind of packages do you have? What would make me, as an African, an American of African descent, what would make me want to come to ISF to open up a bank account? How do you make banking easy for me?
Well, first and foremost, anybody who lives in an African American community in the U.S., south side of Chicago or New York or wherever,
Right.
must know now that a JP Morgan, Chase, or Citibank, and so on and so forth, they are good banks, but their interests is not in the African American or Caribbean communities.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and therefore they are not developing products that will service the needs of African Americans or people of African descent. Whether it's here in Jamaica, in Nigeria, in Ghana. And so that's the void that we're looking to fill.
Right.
And I believe that we're getting there.
Yeah.
And that's why we want many people to understand, to look out for the name ISF Bank, GN Bank. And now we're about to introduce a product called Pay Global.
Yes, I want to talk about that.
Many people will find will solve a lot of the problems they have.
Yes.
Because, whether you come from Africa or the Caribbean, many of us, even if we are going to live here until we die, we maintain connection
Definitely.
to people back home.
It's how we were raised.
And one of the things we do, every now and then we send money.
That's right. Paymaster.
Sending the money there is a problem. So in a few weeks, this Pay Global product will make it possible for anybody that lives in the United States to open an account at ISF Bank, link the account to the Pay Global digital wallet, and send the money directly to somebody back home. So whether it's through First Bank in Nigeria, Yen Bank in Ghana, Yen Bank in Liberia, or a bank in Jamaica or Antigua.
Oh my days.
We are about to change that situation.
I totally love that. So you're trying to eradicate wires? So basically, I don't need to go to a bank anymore, fill out this long wire form. Is it more like a cash app? Because I'm very excited, because my folks are back home.
All that is going to take in a few weeks.
Right.
You go to the Apple Store, Google Store, download the app, Pay Global app, open an account at ISF Bank. If you don't have an account, you can feed that wallet with Visa, MasterCard, okay, and send it to whoever
in the world.
Anywhere.
Awesome.
We're currently operating from the UK, for example.
Okay.
So you can send money, and so it can go anywhere.
Is there a maximum of how much I can send, though?
There are rules.
Okay.
So when we come out with this, there will be rules as to how much money you can send at any one day. Yes. Okay. So yes, so there will be, and because we have to be worried about anti-money laundering rules and so on and so forth, because we are regulated.
Yes.
So anybody anywhere in the United States will be able to access the ISF account, the Pay Global wallet, send the money wherever you need to send it. If you don't have an ISF account, you can still feed that wallet with Visa, MasterCard, and then you'll be on your way.
That is awesome.
And you mentioned that you have a relationship with First Bank.
I'm the face of First Bank.
So the face of First Bank needs to get First Bank to be a payout partner or a partner with Pay Global and ISF Bank, and then we can do a connection, direct connection.
That is how it
straight
should be.
from Chicago to Lagos.
Yes, the 350.
Or Enugu.
Or even Abuja. Let's go. Let's go there.
Yes.
I totally adore. I really like this, and I also like the fact that it's Africans doing it for themselves.
And
it is just priceless. Money can't buy that.
And let me tell you, not to be offensive or to offend anybody else, but Western Union has been there.
Oh yeah.
MoneyGram has been there.
Yeah.
RIA has been there. Yeah. They don't come from Africa.
No, they don't.
They get our foreign currency. They use it where they come from. This is an African product. So the foreign currency that we get, it goes back there.
That's correct.
Okay, so Um, and then the cost of using our service is cheaper.
Yes.
So if,
Beautiful.
if you're going to get a cheaper service, a more
Why
convenient
not?
service,
Exactly.
and also help build Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, wherever else,
Yes.
what are you going to do?
Exactly.
So that's the option. And you see, that's the importance of an ISF bank.
Yes.
Without ISF bank, we couldn't do that.
No.
We couldn't do that.
Yes.
And MoneyGram doesn't have a bank in the United States.
No.
Western Union doesn't have a bank in the
No.
United States.
No.
They are not banks.
Not
They are money service.
Yes. Even
Okay.
in Africa, they use banks as a window. As I know, like, for example,
Exactly.
the first bank,
Exactly.
all the first banks have Western unions in them.
Exactly.
It's like a window. They're not a bank. They
Exactly.
don't provide a banking service,
Right.
and they don't know our name. You know, there's this thing, you want to go where everyone knows your name, and they're always glad you came. And that's what it is when Africans do things for themselves, because then you'll be able to, communicate to the people. Like my nanny, she's Ghanaian, and I told her I was going to meet with you today. She was super excited. She actually banks here at ISF, and so she was like, "Oh, can you find out from him, because I need to link my GM bank with my ISF account and all that." So these are questions that people ask.
This makes it seamless.
I got the answer for her.
It makes it seamless.
This is it. Global Pay Global.
Pay Global.
That's it. I got the answer for her.
And so I have an ISF account.
Yes.
I have a GN bank account.
Yes.
And I have a Pay Global wallet.
Right.
So I can take money from my ISF account, put it on the Pay Global wallet, and on the Pay Global wallet, I can access my GN bank account. Wow. So I can move money from my ISF account to the GN bank account, and the other way around. And because the system works off phone number,
right.
So you send money, US dollars, it goes the other way, and it will get to Enugu in Naira.
Right.
It will get to Ghana in Naira, and it will go direct.
Yes.
Okay.
So you cut out the middleman.
So you don't have to go anywhere. You can sit in your bedroom, your office, wherever,
yes,
and move your money because it's
your
money.
Yeah, we're lazy. My generation, we're lazy. We don't want to work hard.
We also have many of our people who are temporary workers,
right,
and therefore are not able to open formal bank accounts. So they're relying on the currency exchanges and being socked with big fees. Yes. Well, this solves that. Yes, because you can put that money onto the wallet. Right. Okay. You put the money on the wallet and then spend it. So they can also come here and come and redeem some of that money. Yes. In addition, we will be setting some things up with some of the merchants on the south side of Chicago to start with. Okay. The ultimate we want to get to is to make sure that Amazon will accept Pay Global. Yes. So, but we're starting with across the street here is a restaurant called Peaches. Okay, Peaches, yes. And Peaches is next week is going to be a demonstration site so that they will begin accepting Pay Global as a form of payment. So you can take this thing, your phone, go there, buy a meal, buy a drink, and pay for it directly. You must have us come cover that. That is beautiful. So this is, and the beauty of this is, this product was developed by some young people. Yes. Most of them under 30. Yes. Okay. And they come from different countries. So someone, a young lady from Nigeria, and then the rest are from Ghana. Right. But they are young people who developed this. That's what I said. Our generation is, we're lazy. We want to work smart and not hard. So if you make things easy for us, that's how we go. That's the work now. It's all on apps. And so we're sitting ISF Bank, the way forward is to make it possible for anybody anywhere in the United States to open an account and operate that account without having to come to Chicago, without having to come to this banking hall where we're sitting or anything.
Right through from your
and
bedroom.
yes, and so
Yes.
it is
I love
convenient.
it.
So the
It's totally
convenience
awesome.
is what we're looking
That's
for.
the word.
Yes,
The millennium is all about convenience
right.
for us. So that is beautiful. And I really appreciate you for this. Do you have one advice you'd like to give to up and coming entrepreneurs? You know,
Well,
young people like us. What would
whether
you say? How do
whether
we
it's
get your kind of status, sir?
well, discipline. I always say to people,
Yes.
discipline is important.
Mm-hmm.
But even before discipline is faith.
That's right.
Faith.
Yes.
It doesn't matter whether you're Muslim, Buddhist, Christian, whatever it is, faith. Because you see, faith is the thing that tells you that this thing here I'm trying to do is wrong or it is right.
Mm-hmm.
So when you understand that, okay,
Mm-hmm.
then you're able to assess any challenge,
Yeah.
any opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
anything that you do, and determine to do the right thing. Once you do the right thing, you also understand that yes, this thing is difficult, but I need to keep doing it, and doing it until it pays off. Okay, that's where then the discipline comes in.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter in all the other things. Faith, discipline, and having the ability to just keep doing the right things over and over and over until someone recognizes that this thing is good, or this woman is good, or this man is good.
That's right.
That's for me. That's what's important.
That is beautiful. So you all heard it here on the Afrozons show. Okay, it's Paa Kwesi Ndom, Africa's own. Okay, we love and we respect him. And yes, he says it's all about faith. Okay, and believing. So for more, please log on to Afrozons to get more of the full interview with him. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, sir.
And appreciate the opportunity to tell our story and for people to understand that yes, um, good things indeed come from Africa.
It does. Wakanda.
Absolutely.